Gwinoishla, Ta Falteroy, Gadi Park McDonough, Éire Caroon, Let Clehe, Sheenshire, Tipperdarn, Hua. Welcome to Nenagh for the North Tipperary Senior Hurling Final, the meeting of Nenagh Éire and Burgess. The toss in the centre of the field with the match referee, Michael Murphy. Michael from the Tommy Barrett Club. The Burgess team limbering up in the middle of the field, and they line out as follows. In goals, Niall McGrath. The full back line of Jack Flaherty. O'Flaherty at number 2, Jonathan Mulqueen at number 3, and John O'Dwyer in the corner, number 4. The half back line, Shane Maher, number 5, Donna Maher, 6, and Michael O'Flaherty, number 7. Ilorna Parka, Daniel Ryan, and Peter Gill. The half forward line, team captain and number 10, Damien O'Brien, the wing forward. Brian Hogan at centre half forward, and Noel Gleeson at left half forward wearing number 12. The full forward line, top of the right, Owen Hogan. Full forward, another Owen. This is Owen Tossie Hogan. And full forward, or corner forward, Stephen Murray. Nenagh Éire lining out as follows. In goals, Michael McNamara. Full back line, wearing number 18 and playing at cornerback is Billy Heffernan. Full back, Noel Maloney, the team captain, who is married to a Burgess lady. And he has, I suppose, his captaincy here this afternoon for Éire. John Brennan is the left cornerback. The half back line is Dara Quinn. Hugh Maloney is at centre half back, and Barry Heffernan is on number 7, or wing back. In the middle of the field, we have Kevin Tucker and Andrew Coffey. The half forward line, Pierce Morris at number 10. Centre half forward, Michael Heffernan. Left half forward, Tommy Heffernan. Top of the right, wearing number 13, Killian Gleeson. Wearing number 14 and playing at full forward is Paddy Murphy. And top of the left, Donica Quinn. Teams being called to line up behind the band for the pre-match parade. Sean Tracy, pipe band, leading the parade around. Familiar sight in Semple Stadium, but this afternoon here in McDonough Park for the North Senior Hurling Final. The crowd still making their way into the ground. Some statistics regarding today's game. And the Burgess team, well, they got to the final by beating Lura, Silvermines, Moneygall and Kilruane, having scored a total of 3 goals and 76 points, but they have conceded 5 goals and 53. Their team manager is Pat Creman, a Kerryman now living in Burgess. Their coach is Dara Harrington. Their selectors are Denny Darcy and Shane Ryan. Whilst on the Éire side, they beat Templederry, Ross Gray, Killadangan and Borrisalee. Scored 8 goals and 59 points, conceded 4 goals and 47. Liam Heffernan, the teacher from Éire, is their manager. Their coach is John Fitzgerald. Selectors are Enda Costello and Noel Coffey, as the McCarthy band make their way towards us here on this side of the field. Nenagh Éire led by their team captain Noel Maloney. Michael McNamara, Billy Flannery, John Brennan, Dara Quinn, Hugh Maloney and Barry Heffernan, Kevin Tucker, Andrew Coffey, Pierce Morris, Michael Heffernan, Tommy Heffernan, Killian Gleeson, Paddy Murphy and Donica Quinn. And the Burgess team led by their team captain Damien O'Brien, followed by his goalkeeper Niall McGrath, Jack O'Flaherty, Jonathan Mulqueen and John O'Dwyer, Shane Maher, Donna Maher and Michael O'Flaherty, Daniel Ryan, Peter Gill, Brian Hogan, Noel Gleeson, Owen Hogan, Owen Tossie Hogan and Stephen Murray complete the Burgess lineup. agus an Isha Carja Aron Navian. The roar of the crowd, the teams go back to their respective positions. Burgess playing from the Annabrook end of the ground into the town end. Éire playing from the opposite side, so to speak. Match referee Michael Murphy checks with his officials. And the game is on here. The North Tipperary senior final underway. And it's Éire first on the attack with Andrew Coffey sending the ball in towards the centre half forward position. Breaking kindly inside for Donnacha Quinn, the corner forward. Shoves it outside. Can this be the opening score? It's tailing away to the right and it's gone wide from the full forward Paddy Murphy. Puck out by Niall McGrath, dropping on the opposite 45-metre line. Players rising for it. Sea of players in there. Burgess on the attack, try to work it outside on this side of the field. An opportunity for the centre half forward to get the opening point, but this one has gone out over the end line and wide. Or is it gone over the bar? It's gone over the bar. Took a little minute there to watch that one as Brian Hogan has put over the opening score for Burgess. Puck out from Michael McNamara over on the far side of the field. Burgess making the better start. Shoved out forward there by Michael O'Flaherty. Players moving forward. This one sent in, but this one is to the right and wide from the centre half back. Donna Maher. Puck out taken by Michael McNamara. Finds Billy Flannery. Billy Flannery pushed it forward in towards the wing forward position. Reading it nicely there was the midfielder Daniel Ryan. Ryan to the corner forward, Owen Hogan. Hogan keeping it moving. Over towards the centre. Sent there by Brian Hogan to his centre half back, Donna Maher. Out to the far side of the field, Stephen Murray. Murray having the shot from a very difficult angle. Is the umpire going for the white flag? Yes, he is. Good point by Stephen Murray. A connection to the great Joe Cooney of Galway is Stephen Murray. As the ball drops in the centre from the puck out. Gracefully gathered there by Burgess, who delivers the ball up towards the corner forward position. Whipped along the ground towards the centre. One-handed swing didn't come off. Out it goes again to own Tossie Hogan. Over towards the far side of the field. Flicked inside, won by the centre half back Hugh Maloney. Hugh Maloney sending it up towards the opposite corner of the field. Coming out to greet that one there, the full back Michael Murphy keeping an eye on proceedings, and it's Michael O'Flaherty on the far side of the field, and the referee blows the whistle. Éire free between the about 40 metres out from the goals, 10 metres in from the far sideline. Opportunity to open the scoring for Éire. This one is by Quinn, and it's gone in and gone over the bar, and Donnacha Quinn going across and sending that ball over the bar. So the opening point coming after almost 4 minutes of action for Éire. Niall McGrath's puck out, drops in the centre of the field. Winning it there is Damien O'Brien, the team captain, getting it to his centre half back, Donagh Maher. Maher chased by two Éire Óg players. Still Maher working his way up towards the full forward position, strikes it inside, may come back out again on the far side of the field. Maher having the shot, goes right across the goals, and this one has gone over the bar. It's over the bar. It's a second point by Donagh Maher. A darting run from the centre half back position, slots it over the bar. Michael McNamara spotting where can he send this ball out from the puck out. Loose player on this side of the field is Billy Heffernan. Will it come towards Billy? It does. Billy is not being marked at the moment. Steadies himself. Sending it in towards the full forward position. Breaks inside with the corner forward. Killian Gleeson. Stalemate in around the edge of the square. Ruck of players in there. Burgess winning it and getting it out towards this side of the field. Clearance comes out towards the wing forward position, picked up there by Damien O'Brien, leading a captain's part. In towards the centre it goes. Steady holding there. That ball is driven in towards the goalkeeper, Michael McNamara. McNamara's short pass outfield to Dara Quinn, and Dara Quinn has a loose man outside him, decides to go forward. Michael Murphy keeping an eye on the play. Keeping an eye on the players as well, as the ball is won inside by Burgess. Flicks it out towards the wing-back Shane Maher. Ball broken on this side of the field. Picked up again by Damien O'Brien. Low ball across to the far side of the field. Over on the far side of the field is Owen Hogan. Owen to the centre, and this one is gone over the bar. Good interactive play there, and the ball getting sending over by Brian Hogan, the centre half forward. Second point of the game for the number 11 for Burgess. 4 points for Burgess, 1 point for Nenagh Éire Óg. Coig Nomut number Shin Emma has on Kate Laugh. 5 minutes gone in the opening half. As the ball on this side of the field, Burgess winning primary possession with our centre half back. Hand pass it outside. That's Donagh Maher, and clearance is up the field, up towards Damien O'Brien. Damien O'Brien, a hand passing game into Brian Hogan, and the referee has penalised the Éire Óg man for a pull there. And I think this was going back to a little bit earlier. We had a clash of personalities as well, so I think we could have seen the first card of the game here, as Michael Murphy, Anam Salaur and Ocha. And the yellow card being flashed by Michael Murphy there for the midfielder for Éire Óg, Andrew Coffey. Burgess free. Scoreable opportunity. But that one is over the bar by Stephen Murray. He's ball sent out towards the centre. Breaking loose inside. Goalkeeper waiting for it. Didn't come for it.
Come on, Dara.
O'Flaherty gets it out to his wing back Shane Maher. Maher's shot is blocked down very, very close to the sideline. And cleared out to the centre. Damien O'Brien underneath that one. Goes up for it, didn't get it. Won by the midfielder for Éire Óg, Andrew Coffey. Striking it well and striking it inside the uprights. Puck out down to the far side of the field. There's battling for it.
Come on, Nenagh.
Ball sent forward. Owen Hogan there getting in possession. Won by John Brennan, the cornerback, and the clearance completed for Éire Óg. Going to read that one with Shane Maher, came off his stick. One inside by the fullback, Jonathan Mulqueen. Mulqueen's delivery across to the far side of the field. Nicely fielded on the far side of the field. Can we see an end product from that fine catch? Blocked by the goalkeeper, Niall McGrath. Carefully under the ball and fouled as he was about to. The Éire Óg man pleading there that he. And number 13 for Éire Óg, I think, is going to be spoken to by the match official. And a yellow card. That's the second yellow card for the Éire side. So Killian Gleeson picking up the yellow card for Éire. Free out to be taken by the fullback, or by the cornerback, John O'Dwyer. Hugh Maloney rising for it, not getting it. Ball being pushed forward, very close to the line on the far side of the field. Éire come away with it. Shot half blocked down. Daniel Ryan sending it in towards his half forward position. Battle royal going on inside, won by the cornerback, John Brennan. Very, very close to the sideline on the far side of the field. And it's gone over the line. So it's a line ball to on the far side of the field. Éire number 10, Pierce Morris, going across to take it. Getting the height and towards the edge of the square. Players falling inside, but that ball goes harmlessly out over the end line and wide. The wides seem to be on parity so far. Puck out comes from Niall McGrath. This game yet to come to life as Damien O'Brien. Crossfield ball. Well read inside by, I think it's John Brennan. Éire winning it back with the midfielder Andrew Coffey. And towards the full forward position. Players rising for it inside. Donnacha Quinn flicks it inside to open spaces. And the ball going out over the end line and wide. Referee not interested there, just indication of a wide ball. So it's wide number 3 for Nenagh Éire. Almost halfway through the opening half as Éire centre half back Hugh Maloney gets that ball and wins himself the free. Michael Heffernan with the resultant free towards the Annabrook end, and the white flag is raised from the free taken by Michael Heffernan. Burgess 5 points, Nenagh Éire 3. As you can see, 17 minutes remaining in the opening half, not including injury time. Ball on this side of the field. Donnacha Quinn back to the midfielder Coffey, and the clearance is completed. Out towards the centre of the field it goes. Rising for their centre half forward Michael Heffernan, a good ball across to his wing forward Pierce Morris, and Morris strikes it in and strikes it over the bar, reducing the deficit. Just 1 point between the teams. 5 points for Burgess, 4 points for Nenagh Éire. Niall McGrath changing direction of the puck out. Éire winning that one. And the referee has blown his whistle. I think we will see Éire man there picking up an injury. Referee there wanting the free to be taken. Well struck free, and that looks to tie up the sides. Michael Heffernan tying up the sides here at McDonagh Park, having scored 2 frees in quick succession. Niall McGrath with the puck out. On this side of the field by Stephen Murray. Murray very close to the sideline. Very acute angle. Is that a good score? It's gone to the right and it's gone wide. Second wide for Burgess. Puck out there coming from Noel Maloney. Right down the centre. Donamaher. Ball sent up the field, up towards the corner forward position. Players breaking very inside. Nicely grabbed there by the corner forward, Owen Hogan, but his shot was blocked down by the fullback, Noel Maloney. Sends it there to the centre, and the clearance completed by Hugh Maloney. Up towards the opposite side of the field, gracefully accepting it. Jonathan Mulqueen for Burgess, drops it down towards this side of the field. Coming across to collect it is the wing forward, Noel Gleeson. Noel Gleeson gets his shot in towards the far corner of the field. Racing out 14 there is Owen Tossie Hogan, very close to the sideline. Kept the ball in play. Tossie may get another opportunity. Coming in field, Tossie Hogan, loose man outside him. Fires the ball forward, an opportunity for Burgess as they find it difficult to get the ball across the goals, but eventually towards this side of the field. Well held there inside by Dara Quinn, and Quinn clearance up towards this side of the field, and the ball going out over the sideline, coming off the stick of the Burgess man. Burgess backroom team on this side of the field. You can see Pat Cremin and his fellow selectors, Denny Darcy and Shane Ryan, the Éire selectors here to my right, as the sideline cut is taken by Dara Quinn. Ricochets off a player inside. Burgess greeting it okay with Michael O'Flaherty. Shot blocked down, still very close to the line, still kept in play, and the linesman has raised his flag, or has he? His referee is calling for the ball, so I think he may be going to throw it in. Throw in it is, won by Burgess. And eventually the ball gone over the sideline despite the best efforts there of the wing back, Michael O'Flaherty. Liam Heffernan, as you can see there, and his co-selectors. Enda Costello and Noel Coffey as the sideline cut comes in from wing forward Tommy Heffernan. Burgess defence playing very well, but it's about to be breached on this occasion as the wing forward Tommy Heffernan. Tommy Heffernan going left, going right, very close to the sideline, gets the ball in field. Racing across there to get ahead is Pierce Morris. Pierce Morris takes the challenge, strikes it in. The backs and forwards go up for the ball, falls inside for the wing forward. The number 12, that's Tommy Heffernan, and the referee has blown his whistle. Tommy Heffernan tried to work his way inside. Michael Murphy, the match referee, indicating a free to Nenagh Éire. Sides level. 11 minutes remaining in the half. Will Éire go for the goal, or will they be happy to tap it over the crossbar? Tapping it over is Donica Quinn. His second point of the game. And the lead for Éire with under 10 minutes to go to the half-time whistle. Niall McGrath over on the far side of the field, very close to the sideline. John Brennan getting a stick to it. Burgess retrieving the situation. Up goes Hugh Maloney from the centre back position, sending it across towards the far side of the field. One over there by Paddy Murphy out on the far sideline. Spots a man loose on this side of the field. That's Pierce Morris. Morris getting to it. Sends it across the centre. And this is Andrew Coffey, and he sends it over the bar. Andrew Coffey there getting his opening point. 2 points between the sides. Nenagh Éire 7, Burgess 5. From the puck out again by Niall McGrath. Burgess holding primary possession with Noel Gleeson sending it in towards the centre. Battle royal going on in the centre of the field. 18 there is Heffernan. Billy Heffernan gets it out the field. Loose man on this side of the field is Pierce Morris. Pierce Morris has a loose man outside him. Decides to send it in towards the corner forward position. Goes over his head, but racing back to get it is the cornerback. And that's John O'Dwyer on the far side of the field, sending it up towards the wing forward position. Burgess picking it nicely with wing forward Michael O'Flaherty, sending it right along the line on the far side of the field. Very, very close to the sideline. Read there by John Brennan. And Brennan's delivery to his centre of the field. It comes towards Kevin Tucker. Kevin Tucker loose for a moment. Avails of the number 10, Pierce Morris. Pierce Morris having the shot, and this one is gone to the right and wide. 4 wides for Nenagh, 2 wides for Burgess. The tally of wides in the opening half of the opening half, so to speak. So we're seven points to 5, just 2 points remain between the teams. There's a ball on this side of the field. Won by Hugh Maloney. Hugh Maloney is sending it in towards the corner. That ball coming off the stick, I think, of the Burgess man very close to the sideline. Kept in play by Éire Oaks, Donica Quinn. Quinn going in field. Seemed to hold on to the ball, getting it across to Paddy Murphy, and he strikes it over the bar. Opening point for the full forward, Paddy Murphy. 8 point for Éire Oaks, 5 points for Burgess. Niall McGrath, direction change down the centre of the field. This one, Burgess an opportunity from the wing back. Michael O'Flaherty drops it in towards the corner forward position. Good challenge by John Brennan inside, won by Michael McNamara, the goalkeeper, out towards the far side of the field, very, very close to the line on the opposite side of the field, and it's gone over the sideline. Despite the best efforts there, the crowd not too happy with that one, but from my vantage point here, it looks to be Burgess ball, yes. Sideline cut to be taken. 65 metres or so from the goals. Won by the wing forward, Tommy Heffernan. Nicely grabbed in the air there by Michael Heffernan. Flicks it outside to Pierce Morris. Pierce Morris driving it in towards his active full forward line. Paddy Murphy, the ball breaks inside to the corner forward. Killian Gleeson. Gleeson trying to get around the goalkeeper. The shot is blocked down by Niall McGrath, and the referee has called a penalty. A little bit of a tug on the jersey, and the referee outstretched the arms. But certainly good work by Killian Gleeson. Niall McGrath made the initial stop, and referee Michael Murphy spotted a tug, and he has awarded the free. So, will they be happy with the point, or will they take the 21 plus metre free? Yes, it's 20 plus metre free to be taken by Donica Quinn, and he taps it over the bar. Well, maybe goals are not that easy to get anymore from 20 metres. Nine points to 5. As Niall McGrath. Burgess haven't scored for over 10 minutes in the game so far, And that ball has gone over the sideline. A line ball to the Éire man, not happy with it there. But the referee wanting him to move away. Sideline cut on this side of the field with Shane Maher. Cuts it in towards the corner forward position. Players rising for it inside. And won by Éire. Solid defending, working their way out of trouble. Now he's penalised for over-carrying. And that's the wing back. Dara Quinn has over-carried, so it's a free in to Burgess. Stephen Murray with the free. And Stephen Murray with the point. Second point of the game for Stephen Murray. Reducing the deficit to just 3 points. 4 minutes remaining in the opening half. Puck out is taken quickly to Michael Heffernan, and he strikes it in and strikes it over the bar. A quick response. Michael McNamara's puck to Michael Heffernan, and the third point of the game for the centre half forward. Niall McGrath finding his man, Daniel Ryan. Still Daniel Ryan must lose possession now or score it. And he has scored, yes, 2 glorious points. And that's Daniel Ryan's first point of the game. So both teams producing some nice scores in the last minute or so. Michael McNamara, still a loose man on this side of the field, decides to direct it down towards the opposite side, towards Paddy Murphy, the full forward. Grabbed nicely by Murphy, dropped it into the centre to Coffey. Coffey shot is half blocked down. May fall Burgess's way. But one over there by centre half forward, over towards Pierce Morris it comes. Didn't get a stick on that one. Out on this side of the field. And eventually picked up on this side of the field by Éire, holding possession. Back to the experienced Kevin Tucker. He strikes it in, but it's gone to the left and wide. Puck out from Niall McGrath, the busier of the goalkeepers in the opening half. One on the far side of the field. Booted forward there by the midfielder for Burgess, Peter Gill. Over to the far side of the field, centre half back is Hugh Maloney. And Hugh's clearance up towards the full back and the full forward. Rising nicely for this, the number 12, Tommy Heffernan, strikes it on the run and strikes it over the bar. Tommy Heffernan now operating at full forward. Paddy Murphy out on the half line. Puck out comes to wing back Shane Maher. Sending a good long ball in towards the centre. Held inside nicely by the corner forward. His shot is blocked down. That was Owen Hogan. Shot blocked down, tried to get the ball out the field. Éire building it from the back with Barry Heffernan. Very close to the line on the far side of the field, but gets the ball right towards the centre, towards Michael Heffernan in the centre. But one there by Burgess, and coming away with it is Shane Maher. Shane sending it in towards the centre half forward, Brian Hogan. Hogan with a shot and it's gone over the bar. Yes, a good point by Brian Hogan. Started by Shane Maher, and Brian Hogan has scored his third point of the game. Nomatawan focus on Caidla. Just 1 minute left in the opening half. Michael Murphy checks the watch and I can tell him it's 29 minutes gone in the opening half. The ball is over from the puck out by Michael McNamara. The Burgess player trying to work his way out of trouble. That's the cornerback Jack O'Flaherty. O'Flaherty sends it up towards the far side of the field. A lot of the action on the far side of the field, but well read by Hugh Maloney. The centre half back gets it to Heffernan. Billy Heffernan shoves it across to this side of the field towards Pierce Morris. And Pierce Morris sending that ball in low towards the full forward position. The forward's not reacting. Won by the cornerback Jonathan Mulqueen. And the referee indicating a free out to be taken by the cornerback John O'Dwyer. O'Dwyer a long delivery up towards the centre, well read inside by the Éire defender, tried to work his way out, has won himself the free, and certainly full back Noel Maloney broadening the shoulders on that occasion. And the referee, I think, there is going to be 2 minutes of additional time. We will have 2 minutes of additional time. Gone home at number Shin Focus on Kedla. Eight points for Burgess, 11 for Éire. Quickly taken free to Barry Heffernan. Has he got the distance or the accuracy? The answer is no, and that brings the total for Éire to 6 wides in the opening half. Just 2 for Burgess. Niall McGrath. The breeze kind of non-existent. Certainly watching the flags on ground level, there is no real movement as the ball comes out to Shane Maher. He delivers it first time in towards the full forward position. Players battling for it inside. The ball out there with Éire, very close to their end line. With the wing back is Dara Quinn. Quinn gets it into Billy Heffernan. Billy is battled up, looks to hold on to the ball, runs into a wall of green and gold. And the referee has penalised the Éire man for, I think, barging his way, so it's a free. And the referee now having a quick word with order is restored by the man in the middle. The free is to Stephen Murray. He has scored 2 points already, and certainly as we approach the half-time whistle, an easy opportunity for Stephen Murray. Striking it in and striking it over the bar, bringing the total for Burgess to 9 points. 11 points for Nenagh Éire. Michael McNamara's puck out. And with that we have the half-time whistle. So at half-time it's Burgess 9 points, Nenagh Éire 11. All to play for in the next 30 minutes. Referee Michael Murphy starts the second half of the North Tipperary Senior Hurling Championship here in Nenagh, and it's Burgess first on the attack. Strike by Stephen Murray. Gone to the right and gone wide. Éire 11 points, Burgess 9. Michael McNamara. Ball into the centre. Pierce Morris back to Hugh Maloney, and Maloney driving the ball up towards the far side of the field, very, very close to the sideline. Still in play over there, and the ball has gone over the sideline. Line ball to Éire. Sideline cut to be taken by Michael Heffernan. Drops it inside, well held by the full-back or the defender for Burgess. Out to this side of the field it comes. One on this side of the field, very close to the sideline by Owen Tossie Hogan. Tossie Hogan working his way in field, support not coming for him. Still Tossie Hogan. And the ball is won back there by the centre back for Éire, but the ball has gone over the end line at the expense of a 65, and Tossie Hogan picked up a little knock on the head. So the 65 for Burgess. Stephen Murray with the resultant 65. His side trailing by just 2 points. Striking it in at the accuracy, and the umpire reaches for the white flag. So point number 3 for Stephen Murray. Michael McNamara's puck out came over to the far side of the field. One over there by wing forward Tommy Heffernan, very close to the far sideline. Looked to be fouled, referee waving play on, and now he awards the free. Good refereeing by Michael Murphy there, allowed the advantage, didn't come off, so he called back the play and awards the free for the tug on the jersey. Donnacha Quinn with the free. He scored 3 points in the opening half. We have played almost 3 minutes of the second half, and this is Donnacha Quinn striking it in and sending it over the bar. Certainly point for point in the opening minutes of the second half. Niall McGrath. Pierce Morris kept the ball in play. Back there to Billy Heffernan. Players rising for it, nobody coming away with it. Burgess man winning the ball and winning the free, so Shane Maher there. Stephen Murray. Referee looking, linesman looking, umpires looking. We all look, and the ball has gone over the crossbar. Point number 4 for Stephen Murray. Michael McNamara decides to change the direction of the puck out, comes across towards this side of the field. Ball sticking in the ground for a moment. Hardy pulling in there. The referee decides that he's awarding the free to Burgess for the pull. Or awarding the free to Éire, sorry. This is Michael Heffernan. Michael sending this one in, but it's gone to the left and gone wide. And in the opening half, Nenagh had 6 wides. That's the first wide of the second half. Niall McGrath. Hugh Maloney. Still Hugh Maloney. Burgess tried to regain possession. One back by Andrew Coffey towards the opposite side of the field. Gone out over the sideline. Line ball to Éire. Sideline cut to be taken by the corner forward. Donnacha Quinn in towards this side of the field. A little bit of holding going on inside there. Ball very close to the sideline, kept in play. Racing forward is Éire's number 13, Killian Gleeson. Tries to get it outside, but the ball send out over the sideline. Defensive work there by Burgess. Quickly taken, sideline caught, back out here to Dara Quinn. Dara Quinn looked to be tugged back, but the referee waving play on, and he sends this ball in and sends it over the bar. First point for Dara Quinn. Niall McGrath with the puck out. Stalemate for a moment. Burgess in possession, flick the ball inside. An opportunity for a score. Yes, a good score from a very acute angle. Despite the pressure. The 12th point for Burgess. Just one between the teams. Last point coming from Damien O'Brien, the captain. Michael Heffernan with the free, scorer of 3 points already, sending this one towards the town goal and sending it over the bar. We're about to see a substitution coming on the Éire team. Looks like Sean Gainey is coming into the Éire team wearing number 17, Sean Gainey. So number 17 on. Puck out, driven down the far side of the field.
Number 17, Sean Gainey, replaces number 18, Billy Heffernan on the Nenagh team.
And the ball over on the far side of the field has gone out over the sideline. As you heard there on the public address, Billy Heffernan being replaced by Sean Gainey on the Nenagh Éire side. Sideline cut for Burgess. Murray, Stephen Murray sent it right across the edge of the square. Nobody to greet it inside. Hell, a shot along the ground, a good save inside, but a goal! It's gone to the net! The ball was saved originally by Michael McNamara, but the in-rushing forward finished it at the back of the net. We may look at that again at another occasion, but certainly it's a tonic this game needs. It's a goal for Burgess, 1-12. Is 15 points, Éire 14. There's no point between the teams, and now we have a North final. As the ball breaks on this side of the field, won by Paddy Murphy. He's pulled back, and the referee awards the free. Paddy Murphy not happy with Michael Murphy on that occasion, but the referee correcting his decision. Donica Quinn with the free, and Donica Quinn with the point. 5 points for the corner forward, Donica Quinn. 15 points for Éire. 15 points for Burgess. 18 minutes or so remaining in this game. Possession on this side of the field. Won by the corner forward, Killian Gleeson. Killian Gleeson racing away. Being pursued by Michael O'Flaherty. Out to the centre forward, Michael Heffernan, and he has sent it to the left and wide. And we don't need Hawkeye for that one. Substitution about to be made by Burgess. That's their number 18, Billy O'Flaherty. Referee there having a word with two players who are greeting one another. So we're going to see, I think, a yellow card. Michael just...
Connor.
And the referee, yes, both get yellow cards. So it's a yellow card for Tommy Heffernan and a yellow card for, I think, Jonathan Mulqueen. Substitution, as I said, on the Burgess team. Billy O'Flaherty replacing Noel Gleeson on the Burgess side. Well held inside, a good ball to the centre half forward. Brian Hogan tried to work his way in. Stalemate inside in around the house. Ruck of players in there. Hard to see who is gaining anything. A shot, goal! A goal for Burgess. Éire defence breached on the second occasion by the full forward Owen Tossie Hogan getting that goal. So Burgess 2-12, Éire 15 points. The puck out to the centre of the field and Burgess on the attack one more time on this side of the field. Back it comes to the centre to the wing forward, Michael O'Flaherty. O'Flaherty is a loose man outside him. Pierce Morris picks it up, tries to get it outside to a colleague. There, the ball going hither and thither. One inside, and the referee awarding the free to Burgess for the pull there on the full forward, Tossie Hogan. So Michael Murphy right beside the action and awarding the free to Stephen Murray. This is Stephen Murray with the free. And Stephen sending it high towards the Annabrook end. The indication goes up. Point number 5 for Stephen Murray. Interesting, Burgess has never won this North title as under the name of Burgess. They did win it under Yahalara. Nenagh are going for their 9th Munster final. There's a bit of off the ball here in front of us, but the referee leaves play go on very close to the sideline, gone over the sideline, and now the referee is going to call two players together, and I would not be surprised if we see more colourful cards appearing. Referee there laying down the law, and wise refereeing by the referee there. Blood substitution, I think, for yes, blood substitution for Burgess. Number 20 coming on as a blood substitution is Willie Ryan or Willem Ryan. Sideline cut taken towards this side of the field. Racing on there to it. Picking it up on this side of the field. Full forward Tossie Hogan dropping it in towards the end line. It's gone all over the end line. And that's the first wide of the second half for Burgess. The puck out is sent over to the far side of the field to Dara Quinn. Racing away with the ball. Dara Quinn, shot half blocked down. Very, very close to the sideline on the opposite side of the field. And the ball won by Éire sideline cut. As I said, number 20 in the game for Burgess. That's Willie Ryan in place of Shane Maher, who was a blood substitution. Right in towards the centre, players rising for it. Both defences very much on top in this game. And Burgess tried to clear it out there through Jack O'Flaherty. A ruck of players in there, and Michael Murphy decides we have seen enough, so he will throw the ball in. Still stalemate. That's Stephen Murray. He's the corner forward, remember. Over towards the centre. Back to Michael McNamara, and Michael's clearance up towards the centre of the field. Players rising for it, falling between them. Stalemate for a moment, still stalemate. Well, this man has it in the hand, loses possession, gets it in towards this side of the field. Picked up by Michael Heffernan. Heffernan sends the ball across to the far side of the field to Tommy Heffernan. Tommy has the ball in the hand, trying to get away from his marker. Still Tommy Heffernan has the shot, and it's gone over the bar. Tommy Heffernan, the scorer, his second point. The ball came across there from the wing forward position across to the opposite side of the field. There's a Burgess player on the deck at the moment. Substitution on the Éire Óg team there. Kevin Tucker being replaced by James Mackey on the Éire Óg team. That's number 21. As the buck out comes from the Niall McGrath up towards this side of the field. A ruck of players in there, and stalemate for a moment. We've seen a lot of stalemate this afternoon. Sometimes it looks like Ormond Park and not McDonagh Park, but nonetheless, it's back with the action. That's Damien O'Brien giving it the height, but not the distance or the accuracy. That's the third wide for Burgess. Puck out is quickly taken over to the far side of the field to Tommy Heffernan. Tommy tries to get away, but Tommy has walked out over the sideline. A line ball. Tommy Heffernan carried the ball over the line. The linesman on the far side of the field, like myself, very close to the action, and that ball is sideline cut is for Burgess. Stephen Murray. Éire Óg preparing another substitution, and we'll tell you about that in a moment, as Stephen Murray comes to take this sideline cut. Right into the centre. Players rising for it. Working his way out there is the fullback, Noel Maloney. Loses possession, regains possession on it with Hugh Maloney. Hugh sent, and the referee blows the whistle. Correct decision. The challenge came in as Hugh Maloney, and a substitution on the Éire Óg team. Killian Gleeson being replaced by number 20, which is Paul Ryan. So Paul Ryan on the Nenagh team in place of Killian Gleeson.
Paul Ryan replaces number 13 Killian Gleeson on the Nenagh Éire Óg team.
This is Donnacha Quinn with the resultant free. Can he find it? Distance, the accuracy, and the answer is yes. 6 points for Donnacha Quinn. His side now trailing 17 points for Nenagh Éire Óg, 2-13 for Burgess. And we have about 8 minutes or so remaining in this entertaining North Senior Hurling final. That's 8 minutes, not including injury time. The ball on this side of the field. Very close to the Pierce Morris with the ball. Sends it up towards this side of the field. A roadman battling for it there, the corner forward. That's Donnacha Quinn. Quinn bottled up, tries to get it outside. Picked up there by the wing back for the Shane Maher, sent it into the centre. Damien O'Brien was bottled up there, didn't get his clearance in. One over there, little tug of the jersey. Well spotted by the referee. Very good refereeing by Michael Murphy at the tug of Tommy Heffernan's jersey. And the free is to be taken by... Watching, see if Donnacha Quinn is coming out to take it. No, he's leaving it to Michael Heffernan. The long range free to be taken by Michael Heffernan. Sending this one in and sending it over the bar, so it's nip and tuck. That's 5 points for Michael Heffernan. All the half forward line have scored for Éire and so likewise for Burgess, as number of scores coming from a lot of sources. Burgess on the attack. Referee blows the whistle and penalises the Burgess man for over carrying. Michael McNamara with the resultant free. Into the centre it goes, breaking loose inside, and the referee blowing the whistle. Free out again, a challenge on Jack O'Flaherty. 25 minutes gone in the second half. The North Tipperary Senior Hurling Championship scoreboard reads 2-13 for Burgess, 18 points for Nenagh Éire. And that's the cornerback for Burgess, John O'Dwyer, sending that ball in towards the goal mouth. Players rising for it inside. Is there another goal for Burgess coming up here? The ball is flicked inside. It's gone out at the expense of a 65. Puck Shaska Kuig Mather, the Éire defence under a little bit of pressure. Diverting the ball out there, I think, was Dara Quinn at the expense of a 65. From the resultant 65, we have Stephen Murray. Stephen Murray with the resultant 65. Umpire reaches for the white flag. The result is the same. It's point number 6 for Stephen Murray. Ball sent up towards the side of the field. Getting it in towards the centre, picked up by Paddy Murphy. Paddy turning around, sending the ball in towards the full forward position. Ball left inside, missed inside. An opportunity for the number 20. Paul Ryan sends it in, and he has sent it over the bar. $19 points, Nenagh Éire. 20 points or 2-14 for Burgess. Referee calling for the puck out to be taken. Drop it down in the centre. A little bit of holding on there, and the referee again awards the free. A foul on the centre forward, Brian Hogan. Defender there, centre back, Hugh Maloney, not happy with that decision, but Michael Murphy right beside the action, and it's Stephen Murray with the free. Can he make it point number 7 for his side? For himself, he sends it in and sends it over the bar, bringing Burgess's total to 2 goals and 15 points. 7 of those points coming from the stick of Stephen Murray. The puck out comes, breaks down in the middle of the field. Burgess on the attack, working their way through. Leaves the ball behind them, still stalemate for a moment over there. Now the ball not travelling very far, and certainly a wholehearted endeavour there. The ball sent inside. One inside by Éire, and they clear it out the field to John Brennan and company. On this side of the field we have the corner forward Donncha Quinn. Quinn over to the far side of the field. A little bit of holding going on with the referee. Leaves play go on over on the far side of the field with Michael O'Flaherty. O'Flaherty dispossessed. One on the far side of the field, and the ball gone off over the sideline. The Éire man stepping out over the sideline, and that's the second occasion the Nenagh man has stepped out over the line on the far side of the field. The linesman very close to the action. Linesman on this side of the field going over to inform the referee how much added time we have. We're in the last minute and a half of the game, so ball won by Éire on the far side of the field, but Burgess will come away with it. and through their cornerback, John O'Dwyer, into the centre it goes. Maloney and Hogan battling for it in there. Stalemate in there again. Coming away out with the ball is the number 21 for Nenagh. That's James Mackey driving the ball in around the edge of the square. A goal at this stage will be an opportune time for Nenagh. The ball inside with the goalkeeper, Niall McGrath. Sidestepped the in rushing forward and sends the ball out toward the side of the field. Will a goal for Burgess win this game? Will a goal for Éire draw the game? The ball is won there by the number 10, Pierce Morris. The hurley came in around the neck, so it's a free to Éire. 15 seconds of normal time. I didn't see the board going up, but I'm sure the fourth official is now about to put up the board. Consulting 4 minutes. 4 minutes of additional time. We have 4 seconds of normal time. 4 minutes of additional time. And that free is stuck in and struck over the bar by Michael Heffernan, bringing his total to 6 points. 20 points for Nenagh Éire. 21 for Burgess, or 2 goals and 15. An exciting finish to an exciting game as the ball on this side of the field. Possession vital. Not ball over on this side of the field. Éire tried to bring it out of the defence. Leaves the ball behind him, and the referee has blown his whistle and awarded a free into Burgess. A pull there, and the Éire defenders there looking bemused, but the hurley did come in, so it's a free for Stephen Murray. Very, very close to the sideline, a difficult angle. Both sets of managers, Pat Cremens for Burgess and Liam Heffernan for Nenagh Éire, parade the sidelines here. Free to our right hand side, strikes it inside the post, and it's gone over the bar. 2 goals and 16 points. 8 points have come from the stick of Stephen Murray. Referee Michael Murphy wants the puck out retaken. A minute and 32 seconds left as the ball is won on the far side of the field by Éire. Tries to get away with it. Back on this side of the field, a loose man outside here is the own Tossie Hogan. He sends it in and he has sent it over the bar. Owen Tossie Hogan, the scorer of a goal in the first half, now scorer of a point. Burgess are finishing strongly. Éire are finishing strongly now as the ball is driven in towards the corner, towards James Mackey. James Mackey outside to a loose man outside him. Tries to get room to swing a stick, a boot, or anything you've got. Tommy Heffernan out there loses possession. The Burgess defence standing firm. The Éire men try to work their way out of trouble. It's with Tommy Heffernan. Tommy Heffernan outside to James Mackey. His shot is sent in and sent over the end line and wide. It's better than the score. It's only the second wide of the second half for Nenagh Éire. Remember, they had 6 wides in the first half. Burgess had 3, and they have 3 in the second half as well. Tension is mounting here in McDonagh Park. Nenagh go coolly near the Forna. Nenagh go Norman focus and Cleha as Niall McGrath's puck out. Down they go up, they rise for it. Stalemate again, out on this side of the field it comes. Nenagh Éire try to work it out of trouble. He's pulled back there. The referee gives the free to the centre half back. Hugh Maloney quickly taken free. Leaves the play go on. Over on the far side of the field we have Tommy Heffernan. Tommy loses possession. Still Tommy Heffernan. Push it outside to Michael Heffernan, sending it in towards the corner. A low shot. A goal! A goal for Éire. Paul Ryan, the scorer. Paul Ryan, the scorer. Number 20, the scorer, Paul Ryan. 120 to 217. Burgess have it again. A shot is sent in and sent to the right and wide. Wide number 4 for Burgess in the second half. Clock is counting down. Certainly out to the centre of the field. The referee blows the whistle. It's all over. Do we have extra time? I think we may. An exciting finish to this North Tipperary senior hurling final. Certainly goals by Paul Ryan for Nenagh Éire and goals by Damien O'Brien for Burgess and Owen Tossie Hogan. They were the goals, but certainly other scores came as well. And the final score here from McDonagh Park in Nenagh, it's Burgess 2 goals and 17 points. Nenagh Éire 1 goal and 20. We're looking forward to the replay already.